In this video, we'll discuss some of the main feature set of the Cisco Meraki wireless solution, such as the dedicated third radio for Air Marshal and Auto RF, the Meraki self-healing mesh technology, the engagement solutions such as CMX Analytics and Bluetooth Low Energy, and as well as take a look at the indoors and outdoor models access point that we have available today. Let's jump right in. The Meraki MR platform is the industry-leading cloud-managed wireless solution with very robust feature set that make them ideal for demanding enterprise deployments. The MR series access point provide enterprise security with layer 3 firewall rules that are based on IP addresses and port, layer 7 firewall rules for application control. This can be used to block traffic at the application level, such as peer-to-peer traffic, streaming services such as YouTube and Spotify, or any bandwidth-intensive applications. Or instead of blocking the application, traffic shaping rules can be configured to limit the amount of bandwidth that an individual application can use. This feature allows seamless implementation of BYOD policies, where corporate and personal devices connecting to Meraki access point, they can be restricted from the network based on their operating system information. For example, allowing all devices to connect to the network except the Android and iOS devices. Up to 15 SSIDs can be configured on the Meraki wireless network, and they can be protected in many different ways, all the way from WPA2 pre-share key to an authentication against an external radio server. The Meraki access point also features splash page functionalities in the form of click-through, Facebook logins, Google authentication, building splash pages, and for flexibility, external splash pages also supported through our API. And in terms of warranty, all indoor models access point have lifetime replacement warranty because we believe in the quality of our products. And speaking of Meraki indoor access points, we have classified them in the following two groups: general purpose and future-proof. The general purpose access points are designed for robust wireless networks, but not necessarily for high-density deployments. The MR18 is our entry-level 3 radio access point with 802.11n technology that support 2x2 MIMO. The MR32 is the entry-level 802.11 AC access point with 4 radios, and it also supports 2x2 MIMO. Now onto the future-proofing group. The MR30H is a wireless solution oriented to the hospitality vector, ideal for hotel, university dorms, or multi-dwelling deployments. It is an 802.11 AC Wave 2 access point with 4 radios that support 4x4 MU MIMO. MU MIMO, or multi-user MIMO technology, allows the access point to serve 2 MU MIMO clients at the same time, making use of the airtime more efficiently. The MR30H wall-plate access point features 4 integrated gigabit ports, with one of those ports that support PoE+, which is perfect for IP phones and IPTVs in the immediate vicinity of the Meraki AP. The MR33 is an updated version of the MR32 with a very sleek and compact design with all of the 802.11 AC Wave 2 benefits. Now the MR42, it is an 802.11 AC Wave 2 access point supporting 3x3 MU MIMO designed for high-density deployments. And lastly, the MR52 and the MR53, they are also benefited from the 11 AC Wave 2 characteristic or technology for next generation deployments. They come with dual Ethernet ports. On the MR52, the 2 ports are gigabit ports that can be aggregated together via LACP, and the MR53 comes with a gigabit port, and the second port is a multi-gigabit port where you can achieve speed up to 2.5 gigabit per second. And here you probably saw some of the Meraki access points have 3 radios or 4 radios, and also the Bluetooth symbol. I would explain what this means on the upcoming slides. Now, on the outdoor access point models, the MR62 and the MR66 are the entry-level access points with 802.11n capabilities. The MR62 is a single radio access point that only supports 2.4 GHz band connection, and the MR66 is a dual radio access point that supports both the 2.4 and the 5 GHz band connections. The MR72 is an 802.11 AC access point that is very similar to the indoor MR32 access points. And lastly, the MR84 is the future-proofing multi-gigabit access point with 802.11 AC Wave 2 characteristics such as MU-MIMO and larger channel width support. The outdoor access points come with external attachable Omni antennas, or options for directional antennas can be acquired separately. If you recall from one of the previous slides, some of the Meraki access points have 3 radios and 4 radios. One of the strong differentiators of the Meraki access point solution is the dedicated third radio that is constantly monitoring the RF spectrum, serving 2 primary purposes. One is the wireless intrusion prevention system, also known as Meraki Marshal, and 2 is the RF optimization, also known as Auto RF. From the security aspect, on the 3 radio and 4 radio access point, basically all the access points that we saw in the previous slides, except the MR62 and the 66, the Meraki access point can scan across all the 2.4 and 5 GHz channels in the surrounding RF environment, looking for potential wireless threat and neutralizing those threats to protect the network from malicious attack on a full-time basis. It is very important to note that even though wireless corporate networks can be secure with robust network access control mechanism, there's still a potential need for a WIP solution. For instance, an employee of a company without any malicious intent can plug in his home wireless router to an open port around his desk, with the hope to obtain additional wireless coverage. However, in this scenario, a security breach can be created, exposing the internal network to potential malicious users. The Meraki Marshal WIP solution combats this wireless threat by detecting them and taking action. Some of the threats that we're able to detect and take actions are rogue SSIDs or rogue access point. We can shut them down so that wireless clients cannot connect to them, SSID spoofing, malicious broadcast, packet flood, and others. When these threats are detected, the access point can take action to neutralize those threats and notify the network administrators. In addition to the security aspect of the dedicated third radio, the second purpose of this dedicated radio is as equally as important as the Air Marshal in the wireless network. We refer to this second purpose as Auto RF, which is the Meraki signature RF optimization mechanism. With Auto RF, every access point on the Meraki network continuously and automatically monitors its surrounding for any sort of interference that could affect the wireless performance. The access point periodically samples the RF spectrum, retrieving interference metrics that are uploaded to the Meraki cloud. The Meraki cloud, then armed with real-time and historic data, continuously assesses the health of the entire network, dynamically tuning the wireless channel selection, transmit powers, and client's connection setting to automatically adapt to changing interference conditions, ensuring optimal wireless performance. The MR series access points, in addition to providing secure wireless connectivity, can also help to provide business insight through valuable analytics as part of the Meraki CMX Location Analytics engagement solution. By default, all the Meraki access points gather raw data on probing clients from the surrounding environment and upload that data in real time to the Meraki cloud for analysis. That data is then presented in an easy-to-consume statistic view that can be used to improve customer engagement and loyalty. Other key benefit to the CMX analytics is to understand user behavior and foot traffic for a specific time period, and use that information to make decisions on staffing, the storefront design, or employee and BYOD policies. Location analytics data can be obtained per site and can be compared with one another within dashboard to help the business understand the success and deficit of each of the sites and take well-educated action. And for flexibility, the collected CMA data can be exported to an external server for further analysis and usage. Another key feature of the Meraki access point is mesh technology. The MR series access points support wireless meshing through a Meraki advanced proprietary mesh protocol. The solution is ideal for deployment where wireless coverage is needed, however cable runs is very challenging. When Meraki access points are deployed, they automatically scan through all the 2.4 and 5 GHz channels looking for Meraki access point to establish a mesh relationship with. The process requires zero configuration whatsoever. Meraki wireless mesh networks support advanced self-healing capabilities. When a Meraki access point establishes a mesh relationship with more than one node, the access point in the mesh network constantly updates its routing table with the most optimal path to the gateway. If the ideal path changes for some reason due to node failure or route metric, the traffic will flow via the best possible path. And lastly, another engagement solution within the Meraki MR wireless solution is the Bluetooth beacons or Bluetooth low energy. On Meraki access points such as the MR32, 42, 52, 53, 72, and the MR84, a fourth dedicated radio is integrated on those access points. The fourth radio is a dedicated Bluetooth radio that can be used for asset tracking. The Meraki access point with those four radios can scan for Bluetooth-enabled devices. For instance, low-energy Bluetooth tags can be deployed on corporate assets, and then the Meraki devices or the Meraki access points can listen to those beacon advertisements to track the location and presence of those assets. And in addition to asset tracking, the Bluetooth radio can also be used to enable more active customer engagement through mobile integration available through Meraki Bluetooth APIs. A Meraki customer can put beacon to work by developing a beacon-aware application for mobile devices to recognize one-way beacon advertisement from Meraki devices or Meraki access points. Now, a use case for customer engagement with Bluetooth beacon, for instance, could be that a customer has installed a mobile app application on his smartphone from one of his favorite coffee shops. The customer at his home can place an order on his application, and then several minutes he can drive there and pick it up. When he arrives to the site, the application on the phone can detect the Meraki beacons, the Meraki Bluetooth beacon, and the application can automatically notify the barista that the customer has arrived, and an acknowledgement notification can be triggered on the application to notify the customer that his order is ready for pickup. In this video, we discuss some of the main feature set of the Meraki MR wireless platform, such as the dedicated third radio for Air Marshal and Auto RF, the self-healing mesh technology, the engagement solutions such as CMX Analytics and Bluetooth Low Energy, and we also took a look at the Meraki MR models. This concludes the MR platform section.